YouTube. I know I didn't vlog this one when I was getting it picked up, but I'm stopping now because my straps were flopping, or whatever you want to call that, vibrate. And I know with it vibrating, I need to do this to it, basically fold the strap. So I'm gonna fold, or I'm gonna undo two straps and fold them. But I want to talk about my load that I have here. So give me a second and I'll get this done. Then I'll talk about, the load and everything. Alright, YouTube, so I wasn't in a spot. I was just pulled to the side on the rest area. But anyways, I want to talk about this load that I have here. It's paying $2,600 on 899 miles from Illinois to Houston, Texas. So this is where it gets tricky. It's a full load. It's a dedicated load. So it's not necessarily listed as a dedicated load, but I just get the gist that it's a dedicated load. They put it as 40 foot long, 10,000 pounds. So obviously they wanted to be running dedicated. They didn't put that on the Raycon though. So the load is, let me show you the load, the length of it. Let me know if you would run it as dedicated, going to Houston for that rate. It's a very good rate, to be honest. It's just this and that. So we have a lot more space left. If I had brought this to the front, it would probably, this is maybe 6 foot and that is maybe 10 foot. So 16 feet of deck space for 2,600 on pretty much 900 miles. Good rate. It's a very good rate. Great, actually, going to Houston. I can get something coming out of Houston for possibly the same rate. But let me know if you guys would run that as a full load, or maybe get another partial put on there, and possibly you could possibly get $4,000 going to Houston for 800 miles. But I'm running it dedicated because it's a good rate, and I don't want to overkill it, but it's just me. Just let me know what you guys would have done though. Alright, YouTube, make sure y'all get some of this right here. It's pretty good, man. Shit works. It's a miracle for me. So I just popped a tire. I'm on the side of the road. I pulled off the highway because I honestly don't think it's safe to change tires on the highway. But this is my first actual truck tire that I ever popped. I'm not sure what happened, but it kind of messed up my under guard and stuff like that. I'm gonna have this one changed real quick and get back on the road. Let it be a hot shot driver, man. Let it be. YouTube, what is up? Good morning. So I'm in Louisiana, stuck in traffic. I went to sleep in traffic and I woke up in traffic. Still heading to Tennessee. So as I'm editing that video, I realized that I didn't mention that I drop off that load, but it was really smooth. It was hard to get a load coming back out of Houston. I saw 2 loads that make sense. It was a container going to Louisiana, and there is some building material going to Tennessee. So I took the load going to Tennessee because it's closer to home. But now I'm in Tennessee stuck. Not really stuck, but I can't really find anything coming out of Tennessee. Heading home. I found a load, but my factoring company doesn't work with them, so I decided not to take it because I'm doing this to get paid. And if I'm not getting paid, then I'm not gonna take your load because something's wrong. The factoring company is basically my credit bureau for brokers. So if my factoring company says no, doesn't matter how I feel, doesn't matter how everything is, I'm gonna say no, because if I got bad credit, no one's gonna work with me. Why work with them? And these brokers do not work with carriers they don't want to work with. They have too much choices. and I'm gonna act like I have too much choices even if I don't. It's currently Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. Heading to Tennessee. But anyways, man, I have some, I think these are building materials that I have with me. I will definitely do a walk around so y'all can see what I'm hauling. Rate is 22 on 8. No, it's on 22 on 900 miles. Yeah, 900 miles on 22. So, you know, it's decent. Heading to Tennessee. My plan is to get something from Tennessee to Illinois or hopefully St. Louis. You know, I've never gotten a load going directly home. You know, it's always 100 miles or 200 miles away or something like that. It's never actually at my house. Like, and St. Louis is a great area when it comes on to loads going out, but I just never had gotten anything coming out, getting in actually. But also, I want to talk about the commodity offloads, or not the commodity, I'm sorry, the amount of load, the load volume for the past week or so. It's like places like Houston. I was in Houston and I thought Houston is a great place for loads. I thought I would see like a lot of loads coming out of Houston and, you know, stuff like that, but it's low volume of loads coming out of Houston. It's low volume of loads coming out of Tennessee, and those are two really good areas. It's like normally, it's like there's more loads, there's more drivers than loads these days. I'm not sure, but you know, just let me know what y'all been seeing. Let me know how y'all been taking it, because for me, it's just 10 loads on the board and maybe 15 drivers. And that's just what I think. But anyways, man, I'm here in this traffic. This traffic, when I look at my maps, it says it's 30-minute backup, so it's almost half an hour. Also, the thing that I want to mention was, like, you remember the other day I was doing a video where people always trying to have drivers, not necessarily hotshot drivers, move maybe 10-15 minutes or something like that. So this was a situation like that where they have like a facility and then they have like a storage. So they wanted it to go to the storage, not the actual facility. So my thing is, why didn't you put the storage address? So then I wouldn't have to spend 15 minutes backing up and turn around, go back to the storage. And then, you know, whenever I'm at the storage, I could just call you and let you know that I'm at the storage. Alright, YouTube, so I'm in my truck right now getting offloaded in Tennessee, trying to find a load. But as I mentioned in a clip before this one, that there's just low volumes of loads coming from everywhere. I was in Houston and I thought that would be like a great area, but it's just a low volume. It's just not enough loads coming out. It's like we have 20 hotshot drivers and 15 loads. So, you know, that's how it feels right now. But I'm trying to find a load. I'm going to find a load. Probably mention it in this video. If not, probably just wrap up this video. Maybe not. But yeah.